They play one of the most toxic couples on television. A relationship full of manipulation, obsession, and emotional destruction. But in real life, Grace Van Patten and Jackson White are living a love story that fans never expected. From secret dating, to building a life together, to healing each other's deepest fears, this is the real story behind the stars of Tell Me Lies. And trust me, it's better than the show. Glowing star, the couple that defined toxic romance on TV. For 3 seasons, Tell Me Lies has given us one of the most disturbing and addictive relationships in modern television. Lucy and Steven are not your typical love story. Their connection is messy, manipulative, painful, and almost impossible to escape. It's a relationship that shows how young love can turn into emotional chaos. And yet, fans couldn't look away, because their chemistry felt real. And now we know why. Heart and Arrow, the reality behind the chemistry. While their characters were trapped in a cycle of destruction, behind the scenes, something completely different was happening. A real relationship was quietly growing. They didn't announce it. They didn't post it. They didn't turn it into a publicity stunt. In fact, they kept it secret for years. They even played along with the media, saying they only had a crush on each other. Until one unexpected moment, Jackson White's own mother accidentally revealed the truth on a podcast. And just like that, their hidden love story was exposed. Perfect timing, perfect connection. What makes their story even more fascinating is that they didn't fall in love immediately. They actually met years before Tell Me Lies, briefly, at a party, and barely remembered it. But when they reunited for the audition, everything changed. Their chemistry read on Zoom was electric. Not just as actors, as 2 people who understood each other. Jackson later flew to New York just to spend time with Grace. He wanted to make a move, but he was too nervous. So Grace did something straight out of a romantic movie. After a long walk through the city, she kissed him first. And that moment changed everything. Their unusual love life. Unlike most Hollywood couples, they didn't rush to move in together. Instead, they created balance. 2 homes, 2 energies, 1 relationship, a cozy cabin for silence and peace. A lively house full of creativity and movement. It's not distance, it's harmony. They support each other's individuality, while growing together. And that's rare in Hollywood. Puzzle piece how they healed each other. This relationship isn't just romantic. It's emotional. Grace has openly said she's an anxious person, someone who never felt safe being vulnerable in front of others. Until Jackson, for the first time in her life, she feels calm, grounded, listened to. And Jackson, he went through his own dark chapter. In his mid-20s, he made a life-changing decision to get sober. He was tired of fear controlling his life. Tired of running from himself. And that transformation made him the person Grace fell in love with. They didn't just meet at the right time. They met as the right versions of themselves. Face mask Hollywood royalty, but humble. Both of them come from powerful entertainment families. Grace grew up watching her father direct The Sopranos. Jackson grew up on the sets of legendary sitcoms with his mother, Katie Sagal. Fame was normal to them. So their relationship was never about attention. It was about real life. Cooking together, watching movies, spending time at home, walking the dog. Simple things. The things that actually matter. Clapperboard careers on fire. Professionally, both are entering the biggest phase of their careers. Grace stunned audiences playing Amanda Knox. Jackson became famous for portraying deeply complex, and often toxic, characters. But now, they want something new. Lighter roles. New challenges. Writing, directing, music. Not to escape the past, but to grow beyond it. Fearful face the future of Tell Me Lies. With Season 3 shocking fans. There's one big question. Will the show return? Even they don't know. But one thing is certain. Whether Lucy and Steven survive, Grace and Jackson will. Because their real relationship is the opposite of everything we see on screen. Heart why fans are obsessed with them. This is more than a celebrity romance. It's right person, right timing, emotional healing, personal growth. 2 people who make each other better. And in an industry full of fake love stories, that feels real. On screen, they show us how toxic love can destroy you. In real life, they show us how the right love can rebuild you. And maybe that's why fans can't stop watching them. Because this time, the love story is real.